Shalom, family. Shalom. Yes. Okay. I know y'all see the title, and I know y'all want to know what I'm talking about. I want to talk to y'all and make this video before I go to sleep. I want to talk to y'all about how to see with your third eye, how you know you're seeing with your third eye, rather. One of my subscribers yesterday had left a comment on the video and said that they see like floaters in their eyes. And I'm like, that's funny because that started happening. Like, I've never seen like floaters in my eyes. When I'm telling y'all, after that eclipse, August 21st, something like really happened. That was the night that I first seen the orbs outside my house. It was like, I don't know, something happened to where I could see. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And I started seeing those floater things in the daytime. Like, I'd be sitting outside on my porch and just, in my garden or whatever, and sit on my porch and be looking out and like be seeing floaters everywhere. In my mind, I'm thinking I didn't just burnt my retinas or something. Like, I don't be sun gazing or none of that, but I might look up there and see what I see in the sky or something, which, make the sunlight um, hit my eyes, I guess. So I was thinking, like, oh, let me stop looking in the sky for stuff because, I probably done burnt my eyes out or something. I don't know. But that's what, the first thing that I was thinking. Well, not really the first thing I was thinking, because I'm not gonna lie, the first thing I was thinking was I'm seeing spirits or into the spiritual realm or something like that. So one of my subscribers actually commented last night and said, "See Diamonds, hey girl," because she commented and said that she be seeing little floater things, and I'm like, that's interesting, because that's like one of the first things start happening to me after that eclipse was I start seeing the little floater things in my vision. And I'm thinking like I'm going blind or something. I looked it up, like what do it, and then it's like it could mean, you losing your vision a little bit or whatever. But I never thought to look it up, like spiritually. What's the spiritual meaning behind it? And, I told y'all the whole thing about my eyes glowing and all of that. So, what you can see right now, I don't know. It's just like the little white dot just be so bright, and then at night that part glow. It's not my whole eye, it's just that part. But and it just like reflect off light for some reason, reflects light. But so I started seeing a little floater thing. So when she said that, I'm like, dang, that's the first thing that started happening to me. So I'm like, maybe I need to look more into that. You know what I mean? Not only that, I started seeing like it looked like cloaked. I'm gonna say cloaked, not like black, like you think like a black entity, like cloaked, like invisible, but like you can see that it's something like a smeared glass or something. That's kind of what it looked like you like smeared glass, like it's you see, but it's like, and it's not like your whole vision. That's how you know it's an entity. It's like maybe just in one spot. Like, oh, I can't explain it. You just gotta be able to see it. So it's like, and I've been said when I first started seeing it that it's a cloaked entity. Even when I start showing up, I would be like, um, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see you. I see you. Because I first seen it outside. You know what? This is tripping me out, dog. Because, you know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. Last year, my sister's baby dad got killed on my street. And one day, when all this stuff started happening, and I don't think it just got to do with him, I just think that I'm just more tied to the spiritual realm. right now. Whatever happened, and I'm more tied to the spiritual realm because I wasn't seeing this before August. I'm telling y'all, like everything changed. So, um, I was talking to my mom. I was talking to her about the orbs in particular. I wasn't even talking to her about the cloak beans because I never put this two and two together. But it just hit me. It just came to me, and she was like, "Maybe it's Tawan," because that was my sister's baby dad's name. He got killed on my street last summer or the summer before that. It was so sad. My sister was so hurt, and it was just so sad. So the first time I seen the entity was outside. So I'm wondering, now that I'm saying that, if it is him, the cloaked entity that I keep seeing, because sometimes I see it in my house by my door. And I'll be like, I see you, and it moves. So, it moves. Like, and it's not like my whole vision. Now, if it was my whole vision just looking blurry, then I'm thinking something wrong with my eyes. But no, the rest of everything be looking regular, and you just see this one part where it's like clear, but it's like you can see that it's something. I can't explain it to y'all. It's just something that I guess you got to see. So my heart just dropped because my heart just dropped because in my heart I feel like that's probably maybe is. It's like I never see it up in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like in the rooms and all of that by the door and outside, and that's how he was because we ain't really get along. It's a lot of stuff happened, so he never really used to come in after a while when everything happened. So this is too deep. Why is this on camera? This is too deep. My heart just dropped. Okay, so this how you know you seeing with your third eye. This how you know you didn't tap into the spiritual realm and you can see. They call it, I actually did some research on it and looked it up. It's called snow vision. So it's like the static that you see on the TV. And that's kind of what it looked like, the apparition, but it's not like static, it's not like black and white, it's just like clear, but it's like pixelated, kind of like you can see, like it's kind of like pixelated. I can't explain it. So yeah, but I want to read y'all some of this stuff that I looked up about the pineal gland being able to see um what is it called, infrared. Infrared, that's what it is. My bad, y'all. I got a brain block. So infrared. But I also think we might be able to see ultraviolet. Now, this is not stuff that scientists can test because, I mean, nobody has tapped into this stuff really. Probably, the ancient times, they had a lot of this information. But we are so out of tune with our electromagnetic field and with the earth and with everything else. We don't know what we can do. Okay? Trying to tell you. So it's a visual snow. Discover the true spiritual meaning behind it. And say, have you ever heard of visual snow? Spiritual phenomenon. If you haven't, have you ever suddenly seen static in your field of vision? With the help of the internet, it turns out that hundreds of people experience this strange change in vision temporarily, but not many know what it really means. It says the Eye on Vision Foundation describes visual snow as the persisting visual symptom of seeing snow or television-like static across the visual field, and can occur during the day or night and can be seen whether a room is brightly lit or pitch dark. The EOV, like many professionals, admit there is no known cause for this phenomenon. While modern day science tries its hardest to find a link between disease or chemical reaction in the brain, their studies continue to come up short of the true reason for this strange yet fascinating condition. CT scans, MRIs, and vision testing have found no correlation to patients in this static field in their vision. All that the medical and scientific world can determine with 100% accuracy is that it is often associated with an after effect of fatigue or derealization and causes a person to see halos or other strange shapes after the static ends, much like one might experience during a psychic phenomena. They say the true meaning behind the snow. Visual snow, spiritual occurrences, are the result of spirits attempting to manifest or fully manifesting in visual form. It is a glimpse into their field of energy, and you are simply seeing them in the closest thing to a physical presence they have left. Some believe this is catching a spirit in the act of learning how to manifest in a full, more apparition like form. And oh my God, my heart just dropped again because that's crazy because he just passed away. So if that is true, he would be learning how to manifest in a spiritual like form. That's so deep. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's crazy. Others believe this is simply how certain, and I thought I seen something, but I always said he looking for, if it is him, he looking for my sister and he looking for his kids. I want to cry. Excuse me, y'all. They say others believe this is simply how certain spirits can be seen, as they will never be strong enough to fully appear before us. Either way, the science found in both medical scientific study prove this experience to be real. Mediums who communicate with spirits are fatigued after their encounters, while anyone who brushes so closely with the spirit may find themselves incredibly disorientated after. And that's why I know that I'm psychic because I'm always tired. It's like I don't really like to, I used to like to go be out in the world and stuff and be around people and stuff. Now I really don't because I always feel drained and stuff, like people just stealing my energy. Like, I always just be like, I always want to take a nap. Like, I need to take a nap. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all. So it's saying the transmission of energy from one realm to the next can distort your vision for a while afterward, too. Hence, patients seeing halos, starbursts, and other shapes after the encounter. What does this mean for you? Don't panic. The visual snow spiritual experience is likely the result of a loved one reaching out to you from the great beyond. I just read this. Y'all know I just read this before I did this video, and none of this stuff hit me until I'm reading it again. See, that's why you gotta read over stuff. I can't. None of this stuff just hit me. Loved one reaching out, really. What mind games is they trying to play right now? I cannot. That's too deep for me. Y'all know I got a pendulum. I want to ask the pendulum right now. It also means you might be clairsentient or on some level clairvoyant. And y'all know we've been talking about this sentience, the sensates, and all of that. And we talked about the sensates and 144,000 telepathy, spiritual gifts video. Okay, say this ability to communicate outside of our realm is nothing to be frightened of. So don't let the poltergeist or sinister movies scare you. Determining whether or not you are psychic is as simple as taking a quick test and can end up opening a new world of possibilities to you. Let's say, due to the after effects that the visual snow spiritual phenomena can cause, it is recommended to sit down and wait for the experience to pass. If you are driving, pull over until the snow or static fades away. At the same time, remain calm. Nothing terrible is going to happen to you, and no harm can come from this change in your vision. These visions are simply showing you that you are in tune with the spiritual world and are not a direct communication or contact with the afterlife. Some research suggests that similar sights may be caused by the onset of severe migraines. While this is still largely up for debate, it doesn't hurt to visit your doctor and find out if this may be the case. Especially true if you're already prone to terrible migraines. However, the evidence strongly points to all of this being spiritual. If you believe that these sights are the result of a loved one reaching out to you, find a trusted medium who can contact this person. They may have an important message for you, or might simply be trying to let you know they love you. Watch this video. Okay, we don't need to watch the video. But that is so, like, my heart just dropped. And you know what? One time when I had sleep paralysis, this is crazy because the first time I had sleep paralysis, I'd never had sleep paralysis in my life until after August. I'm telling y'all, all of this stuff started happening to me after that eclipse we had that was supposed to make it dark and all of that. Okay, that made it dark for the 3 hours or whatever it was, which I didn't even go outside and watch the eclipse. So, you know what I'm saying? I went outside that night, and that's when I started seeing the orbs because my kids was saying we see the North Star, and we was looking at it, and then I started seeing stuff, and I'm like, what in the world? So, but the first time I had sleep paralysis, okay, this is what happened, y'all. The first time I had sleep paralysis, I was in the bed with my husband, and like I woke up, but I wasn't woke up because that's how sleep paralysis is. It's like you woke, all your surroundings and stuff is the same, but you're not really woke. That's why you think it's so real that you think you woke, but you're not woke because you can't move your body or nothing. So it's like your astral travel conscious is like coming into your body, but not fully into your body, and that's why you can't move your body. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the time I didn't realize this. I was scared, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. First time you have sleep paralysis, it was scare the crap out of you. So I'm laying there and I wake up, and then I seen, like, it seemed like I seen a head. Like this why I got scared, because like me not being able to move and stuff wasn't what scared me at first. It was because I thought I seen something, and kept looking around the corner of my room door, like in the hallway, and it was like, like looking at my room like that. This is what I think I saw, like this. So now I'm scared, and I'm like, man. So now I'm trying to move, because I'm trying to move, and then that's when I'm like, okay. So I'm so scared. I couldn't move. I couldn't talk. My husband was laying next to me, and I'm trying to say, help me. And I couldn't. How I got out of it was wiggle your toes. You gotta wiggle your toes. When you have sleep paralysis, wiggle your toes. It's like your body is trying to connect back